Good morning, everyone. This is Dan with eBike Nation. Welcome to a inside video, and today we're going to be talking about starting a YouTube channel at the age of 70 or even older. Wow, I'm into my third year now, and it feels like it's only been about a year. I started this journey probably back in 2022, I think was my first full year, where I started uploading videos on e-bike riding. And one of my videos went viral. I got over 220,000 views on one video. And that's been a couple years now. So that really jump-started and launched my channel as far as getting subscribers, getting the watch hours I need. And yeah, I retired in the year 2020. I owned a pest control company that I sold to my son. Now my grandsons work for him. More of a legacy thing. But in 2020, I decided it was time to retire. So I got to thinking, what am I going to do with myself? I'm a very active person. I love to hike. I like to bike. I like to be outdoors. I like to garden. But then I decided that, you know what? I like riding bikes, so I'm going to try to find me an e-bike. So I went to Marketplace and found a bike called the Aerial Rider Rydell, and I paid $750 for that, and that was my first e-bike. And that poor bike, I put over 2,600 miles on that bike, and I did not start filming my YouTube channel right away. So I rode that probably 9 months to a year, and trust me guys, once you get one e-bike or e-trike, you're not done, in my opinion, because it becomes an obsession of e-bikes and trikes, new stuff coming out, new things you can try to get out and ride. And so I rode that, and then I decided I'm going to buy this little bike called a Cyrusher Komoda. And I'll put a link up there, a photo of the video itself or the bike. And I rode that probably for another 9 months to a year. And then all of a sudden, companies started reaching out to me to review their e-bikes and e-trikes. And it was all focused primarily at that point for seniors and people with disabilities. Because at my age, YouTube wanted to see an older creator out riding these things, reviewing them, primarily for seniors and people with minor disabilities where they could get out and still ride. So that's where the journey kind of began. And so far in the last 3 years, I've got up to about 48,000 subscribers. And of course, I'm monetized. And, you know, we'll get into that here in just a second about monetization, what it takes, what you got to look for to do that. But never think you're too old to get out and do this. I don't care what your niche is. You can just pick a subject, something that you have passion to do, and go out and make yourself some videos. Because there are people out there that are interested in the same things that you are. So I started doing videos, and I got a couple bikes already that are backing up. I've got one here on the patio. I've got one in the garage that I need to unbox. But we've had some really horrendous weather here in Southwest Ohio. Quite a bit of snow on the ground. Once it quits snowing, I will get one of my trikes out and review that as well. I really wanted to see how it would do in the snow. I did do a snow ride video here recently on 3 different trikes, and 2 of them primarily was pretty long rides. So anyway, that was the journey, and now I'm into my 3rd year, of course, and I still have the passion and the love to do this. I do it primarily for seniors and people with disabilities to let you know what? You can still get out and do this. Just because you're retired don't mean you should just sit on the couch and eat potato chips and ho-hos and candy. And it's very easy to fall into that trap. Now, with that said, I have a sweet tooth. So you can still do that, but you have to do everything in moderation. Everything in life has to be in moderation. So if you can have the affordability to go out and get you an e-bike and you have the health to do it, I always recommend seeing your doctor before you get into something like this. Make sure you don't have balance issues or something like that where it can restrict you from getting out and doing things like this. That's where trikes really came into play for me, because the balance on them, you've got them two back tires. You can ride them in the snow pretty easily without having too much problems, because it is really a good vehicle as far as bicycle goes to get out and ride. So you'll see some upcoming videos on trikes in the snow for sure. But I've been under the weather the last 2 to 3 weeks, had an upper respiratory condition, primarily the flu. And so I have not been able to get out and ride as much as I want to. But as soon as the weather clears here a little bit, I will be getting out and doing that. So yeah, what does it take to start a YouTube channel at 70 years old? Let's dive into it a little bit. Don't let fear stop you from doing this. Get out and get you a GoPro camera, an action camera of like an Action 4, Action 3. Now they have an Action 5. This one's an Action 3 that actually will follow me around as I'm talking. And I've got this set up in front of me here, of course, for this filming. And you need a good camera. I've incorporated now 4K drones into my videos. I've come up with some different ideas to where I can keep this channel refreshing. And that's the biggest thing you want to do, is keep it refreshing, interested. A lot of people just don't want to see you ride a bike for 20 minutes to an hour. Most of my videos now are cut down to about 10 to 20 minutes. I do a lot of editing to get things out there that I don't want in the video. But you know, you really have to concentrate on keywords. Thumbnails are very important. What's going to grab somebody's attention once they click on your content? So those are some of the things you have to really do a little research on. Find out what other creators are doing. I have content creators all over the country and some across the world now that I stay in touch with. I watch their stuff. I bounce ideas off of them, and they do me as well. And so, yeah, this is like a community of e-bike content creators. I am currently the oldest content creator on the planet, reviewing e-bikes and e-trikes. I don't think there's anybody else out there that's 73 years old and older doing this. So with that said, it was a learning curve for me. You know, I had no problem talking in front of people, sharing ideas, talking about life. I didn't have any problem with any of that. A lot of people are real hesitant to share any of their personal information, and a lot of it I don't share, but I do share things that I think are relevant to the channel and what I think is relevant for YouTube viewers. So with all that said, don't let fear stand in your way. Get you a camera, find something you want to do. I don't care if it's cooking, prepping, whatever. There's a niche out there for everybody. I'm convinced of that. This is just one that I found that is very interesting. So yeah, leave some things down in the comment section, what you guys would like to see on my channel. I'm going to do a kind of a reset on my channel. We're going to be doing some different things now, not just riding, reviewing bikes or trikes. I'll do some comparison videos, of course. I have got collaboration opportunities with many e-bike companies out there now. They'll reach out to me and ask me if I want to review a particular model for them, and I either take it or I won't take it. But now I've got helmet companies, clothing companies, bike light companies, just different companies are now reaching out to me to see if I could review some of their products. And yeah, I've really come across some really cool stuff. I've come across it recently on a camera that I thought was really interesting. That's only retailing for $69 on Amazon, and I'll put the link for you down in the description box. it does really good on video. I haven't hooked up a wireless mic to it yet to see how it'll do, but yeah, that's just one thing that the company reached out to me, and I was hesitant to take it because, you know, I'm used to paying $400 to $600 for these cameras, and this company comes out with a $69 camera. But to be honest with you, I think it does as good as my $400 to $600 cameras that I use. I have multiple cameras. I have GoPros. I have, as I mentioned, Action DJI mics that are wireless that you can see here. And I've got just different things that I use on my channel. But you know what? You don't have to do videos on things that you're passionate about. You can do videos, do live streams. You can do shorts, which means you can do any video under 3 minutes. You can do content for anything, for anybody. YouTube algorithms does such a great job of pushing material out for what that video is trying to get out to the viewers, what they want to see. And that is truly what you got to remember. It's what the viewers want to see. It's not what you create. It's what your viewers want to see on your channel. Now, with that said, I've stumbled along the way. I've had some stagnation a little bit on the way. But folks, I don't do this for the money, for the YouTube money. I get paid every month. It's a minimal amount. I just reinvest it right back into my channel. But I do this because the passion of riding e-bikes and trikes, helping educate seniors and people with disabilities. What is their best choice? What are they looking for out of a bike or trike? Is it endurance? Is it exercise? Is it range? There's several different factors play into people's choices why they buy a particular product, regardless if it's bikes, trikes, or anything else in life. So yeah, I just wanted to do a short video here. Put down in the comment sections anything you want to know about starting a YouTube channel, and I'll see if I can help you out. But yeah, you'll be seeing me out in the snow here very shortly on a trike. As soon as it ends, maybe tomorrow, I'll be out on my trike, and I will be out there blazing the snow. So yeah, share, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I will see you guys on the next snow ride adventure.